Well, let's get your jingle going.
All right. We do have a busy, busy week and weekend, kind of like Rachel was talking about. Cruising is happening this week. Starting off with the Thursday kickoff, American Graffiti, a great old car movie, kind of sets the mood for all the cars that are going to be down here on Saturday and a car show on Friday. So if you like a good movie, come on down. It's $5. Get you a fountain drink and a popcorn as well. So can't beat that. 6 p.m. Come on down Thursday. Friday, they got the car show out at Freeman Lake. There's cash prizes, awards, music, food, vendors, free fun activities for the kids. Kids always seem to love looking at old cars, and especially like old cars that like they can't understand and don't know why they have things like they have, like door handles and things like that. These days, those cars don't even have door handles. So it's fun to see those old cars and kind of the different things they do. And then down here, the cruising, they block off the streets. That's right. So if you park down here Saturday night or Friday night, guess what? You're not going to get out if you get an Uber or a ride home. You make sure you get your car out of the downtown area because they'll be blocking things off and you won't be able to get your car out or in. But parking is available all around, and walk up, check out all the cool cars that are going to be down here. Which one is your favorite car, Phil? You ever have like a favorite old car?
Yeah, I always watch the Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay, yeah, Eleanor. Yeah. Did you ever watch the original Gone in 60 Seconds? It has like a 42-minute like car chase scene. Like it's the longest like car chase scene. Yeah, that was a remake that they did with Nicolas Cage.
I don't think I've seen
The original is sweet. Oh yeah, you got to check that one out. It's pretty cool. Like that car chase scene rivals the Blues Brothers car chase scene, which I think is the best car chase scene of any movie ever. But that's not a bad one either.
Yeah,
for sure.
What about
Let's
yours?
see. We also have Back to School. My favorite car. So I had an '89 Ford Bronco, and that's I loved it. Ended up bad story about that one too. I was driving to work. I worked at Hardex down here downtown. And I was going around the square, and somebody had loosened the lug nuts on one of my wheels, but I had locks, so they couldn't get them off, and the tire fell off. Ended up flipping down in front of at that time it was the new courthouse. Mayor Dave Wilmoth came out and took a picture of my car upside down. In the opposite lane, facing the opposite direction. It was pretty wild. Not a scratch though on me after that. But yeah, 89 Bronco, love it, miss it.
John, that was the year I was born, 89.
89. Oh, there you go. It's a good year.
Why I know that's why it's your favorite vehicle. You love that car. How many? Okay, I have one more question. How many vehicles have you totaled? Because now we got
so no, I didn't total that first vehicle. That was stolen for parts and burned. That wasn't me.
True.
Second one, again, what do you do with somebody that tries to steal your lug nuts and your tire falls off? I mean, I walked away without a scratch. I think that's an amazing feat.
It is amazing.
I did have my bowling ball. I could see it flying up behind me and back down while I was flipping. That wasn't a fun time. But again, not a scratch. I was hanging upside down in my seatbelt, and I just unbuckled and kind of crawled out the window.
Oh my goodness.
It was not a fun morning. And I had to call my dad and said, hey, come downtown. I'm all right. Because the first time he came around the square, he saw 3 tires up in the air from my Bronco. So he knew something was wrong, but I let him know I was all right before he came down.
I bet he was worried.
So vehicles total, just one. But again, that was not my fault. That was someone trying to steal my tires and my wheels.
Okay, fair.
How about you? How many have you totaled? Oh, you got one? Okay, so we're even 1-1. What about everybody else? Anybody else have any totaled vehicles?
I had another Explorer after the '94 because my mom had this thing is she'd buy a car and for tax purposes through a business, and then if she didn't like it or if it wasn't as good as what she had, then she would just go back to driving what she had, and it got handed off to somebody. So like eventually the car that she gave me that she didn't like in the beginning, my first car, she ended up with, that's what she drove for, years and years and years. But I had a 97 Explorer, and I was driving, and I'd taken my great grandfather who's in a nursing home. I'd taken him out for a drive through the country before I had to be at the restaurant to work that evening. And a mailman lost his master cylinder on his car. and he was driving a '78 Mercury, and he ran. He was going down this super long hill, ran out of brake fluid, coasted through the intersection, going to stop in a cornfield. Well, I T-boned him perfectly in the driver's side door post. That was not a pleasant experience, but walked away. I had a bloody nose from the airbag, but my 89-year-old grandfather, though, he was fine. And but yeah, that was a traumatic experience. That's the only one that I've actually totaled.
That sounds wild. Yeah, good God. Nate, how about you? You had that one wreck. I guess that was totaled, huh? All right. Goodness. So other than cars, we got back to school stuff going on this weekend, and it's coming up soon. All these kiddos are going back to school. Who's excited to go back? Have the kids go back to school? Rachel, you are. Phil, you are too, huh?
You know what I'm more excited about? I love the summer months, but I'm excited to get back into our routine. I think that's what I hear from a lot of parents is that just the routine, consistency, you know what to expect every day. When you're trying to juggle a career and kiddos are out and then you want to spend time with them. And anyway, so I think I always look forward to the end of summer for the one reason of just we get back into our routines. I'm going to be back at the gym consistently Monday through Friday, so it's not about the kids being back to school that is super exciting. It's just, we get back into our.
That routine is good. I think, like I said, and especially in the summer, when you get out of a routine, it's like, oh, think they're missing out on something when they're really not. I mean, there's so much time for everything. Nobody's missing out. And hopefully they don't miss out on this 5th annual Voices of Change Back to School Bash this weekend. It's up on Skyline Drive in Elizabethtown. There's free haircuts, hairstyles, backpacks, school supplies, food, music, raffles, games, and more. I know Vic does this every year, or at least for 5 years, I should say. It's a great program. A lot of free stuff given out. It's for a great cause for these kids that need things. If your kids need something, head up there. They'll take care of you for sure. Also, this week we've got a lot of stuff going on. Tomorrow, I'm excited about this one. I know, Britt's. He's a big wing fan, not necessarily the non-breaded wings, but I'm sure he'll find some breaded wings somewhere tomorrow. But National Wing Day, Duff's also 1-year anniversary they're celebrating. So at Duff's, dollar wings all day long. So that's not in conjunction with any other deals. They do like lunch deals and dinner deals and pitcher deals. You can't do that. But dollar wings, you cannot beat that at all. And that's on any of their sauces, any of the things out there. I'll be there for lunch. I know, but it's a great deal. Let's see what else we got.
John, do I really look like the guy that would say no to a wing based solely on whether it was breaded or unbreaded?
Not one bit, but I know you prefer the breaded. And you know what? The breaded wings remind me of when I would go to Bonanza with my grandparents, and that's the only thing I ate on the. I ate the breaded wings and I ate the mashed potatoes and gravy. That's all I ate. And I would just have a plate of them. I'd have a plate of wings and then like a plate of mashed potatoes and gravy, and that's all I'd eat on that buffet. I know I wouldn't get my money's worth, but my parents or grandparents were paying anyway. But yeah, that's what breaded wings remind me of is Bonanza or Ponderosa, I guess. Too.
Well, now I will say this that. One of my overall favorite wing is up in Louisville is at Mama's Mustard and Pickles, and it's a smoked wing that they deep fry. So it's still
I do love those too.
It's got crisp and a great snap, so that's a little bit different. But if you're going to sauce a wing, I like the breading to hold the sauce. That's just
those are great ones too. I used to love the ones at D's Butts. They kind of were similar. They had them smoked and they would deep fry them. That was similar, kind of on that. That had that crust that was like kind of like a breading, but not a breading kind of thing. And I always love a dry rub. If I got a dry rub option, what's that?
Four Peg Smokehouse has a similar wing with like that smoked and then heated up in a fryer.
Yeah. So that gets me hungry. You know what I'm going to think about before I go to the car show? We got the all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast at Memorial Methodist, 7:30 to 10:30. So before you check out these cars, load up with some pancakes, eggs, a little bit of bacon or sausage, and your choice of milk or orange juice. $10 for adults. $5 for kids. Good little deal. And portions of that go to the Kiwanis Club. Another big thing going on Saturday is the Dirty Dog Bash. I'm wearing a shirt for them. Big event going on at it's at the Sod Farm, Highland Sod Farm, right?
Yeah, that's a great event. We meant to have them online, but I think something happened.
Yeah, we had them last year on here, and like I said, they're great. They come in the bar all the time, and we donate some things to them. And like you said, we sell their shirts, but they do a great thing to help bring money to that cause that we need heavily here. They had that low fee spay and neuter shelter in Radcliffe now, so that's pretty cool. Anything else that you all have to add on to this?
They just have make sure people know to go to hardinlocal.com /
That's it, because I
This
can't talk about it all, and I get talking about wings at Ponderosa and Bonanza, and just go to the website because that's where all the good stuff's at.
That's where we keep the.
I'm just going to talk about food with Britt, and we'll just have our own show and just talk about food all the time.
Hey, play you out.
I am certainly excited to be down at Cruisin the Heartland this weekend. It really is like a gathering spot. I see, the cars are so fun, but it's also a really cool place just to run into people you haven't seen in a long time. So thank you, Jon.